The city goes car-free to celebrate Earth Day. Several streets across the boroughs will be closed to traffic for the weekend.
The city's Department of Transportation says it's also expanding the Open Streets program this summer. CBS 2's Leah Mishkin has reaction.
Store manager Wilson Cologne says there's lots of kids on 158th Street between Broadway and Amsterdam because there's a school nearby. So more space to safely walk, bike, run, play is a positive.
It's going to be great for the community to be outside, except being, locked up at, at the house.
This street is one of 21 new locations added to the Open Streets program this year. The idea to close different blocks in the 5 boroughs for people to use was born as a result of the pandemic.
It's nice to have just like the open space.
And there are 135 returning open streets like this one in Williamsburg, and as we've been here, you see people walking by, skateboarding, walking their dogs, but there are mixed reactions to these closures.
I think they're good. I learned how to skate on this last year. It was my COVID hobby.
For drivers, not the easiest thing to navigate. You have to figure out which streets are closed at what times on which days.
This is a busy street. A lot of people, when they come from the highway over there, they want to jump over to the east side with that, on the highway, they use the street.
Some locations have full closures certain hours of the day, meaning no cars allowed. It's for schools, for example, to have recess. For many of the locations, people who live on the street or need to make a delivery can drive through. But as this mover puts it, it's complicated. Where I used to live in Chelsea, my parking garage was on one of those streets.
Oh, yeah.
So every time I'd have to move the barricade, put it back.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys go through that all the time.
Makes it a little difficult, right? Yeah. But I'm not one to complain.
The good news, if they make it past the barricade,
once we move the gate, it's kind of nice because we don't have to compete with all the extra cars and people.
All 156 locations will be up and running by this summer. In Williamsburg, Brooklyn, Leah Mishkin, CBS 2 News.
To find out more on how you can enjoy the city's Open Streets program, scan this QR code on your screen. You'll also find dates and times for street closures so you can avoid getting stuck in traffic. You can also go to cbsnewyork.com. We have a full list of everything going on for Open Streets.